I didn't even do a video check. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, you're...
I'm stuck on the flat car!
Good.
I am actually stuck in the flat car. Can we move the train a little?
Okay, sure, I'll move the train. Anyway, welcome to episode 3 of the Bacon Line. I am your host, Ellis, otherwise known as the Admiral. With me I have my two co-hosts, Brett Wiebold, who's stuck in a... Oh, never mind, you escaped. And Tyler, who is nowhere to be found. What is with the camera movement?
Well, those two are... What are you
The motion blur?
No. When you're standing in the cab, it no longer rotates off your center.
Push
great.
Q or E, you're leaning. Or whatever your lean controls are.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing a while ago, and I actually posted about it in the bug reports channel, and then somebody said you're leaning.
You're leaning,
idiot. I felt really stupid. Because, like, it is incredibly disorienting. You don't pivot around your center, and whenever you crouch, it, like, jumps over to the side.
You know what's upsetting? And I know this is an intentional feature, but I really wish that when you tabbed out of the locomotive, it did not just put the brake on.
Yeah.
We're working on that, question mark, maybe.
You're working on that, meaning you're trying to convince QMA to implement that.
Yeah.
I think that's in the current dev version.
Are any of the brakes on?
I couldn't tell you because...
We're not moving.
Is the fire out?
Nope. Okay, there we go. It might have been...
Yeah, the fire's out.
Is it? I just threw some wood in it. God damn it. Stop going into the UI.
I'll let you do this. I'll load logs.
I just threw 5 lumber, or 5 wood into there. At least I think I did.
Check the UI again, just because I tabbed into it and then tabbed out and it said fire level 0. We still have boiler pressure, but no fire. Das Fuego is getötet.
It does say fire temperature 0 and fuel 0. So what happened to those 5 logs I just put in there? Or, 5 woods.
Where'd my wood go?
Okay, somebody was saying about having trouble chucking stuff into the firebox. Is there a new technique or something aside from just like kneeling down in front of it?
No. The further back you stand, the better.
Oh, okay.
Maybe?
In the case of the porter, I only fire it when it's stopped.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not sure if we ever fixed... There is a problem where it didn't impart your momentum correctly.
No, you have not fixed that because firing the cookie is very strange on the gangway while it's moving.
Ah, okay.
You have to like go back and forth between standing right up against what would be the coal doors and throwing the wood, and like standing in the firebox and throwing the wood.
Mm-hmm.
But that's on the cookie. My individual map, I have a porter and a cookie, and I never fire the porter while it's moving, just because it only goes on really short runs.
Mm-hmm.
I never fire this while it's moving. I mean, that reminds me of like lots of park engines. Oh yeah, Cripple Creek, I guess also.
Cripple Creek does that. A log.
Can we back up now? Nope.
All right.
The engine is misbehaving. Have a log.
It just doesn't have a lot of... Thanks. How much wood can the firebox hold?
100.
On the... Wait, it can hold 100?
Or 50, sorry, 50. On the porter.
Okay.
Cookies 100.
Wait a minute.
What?
What is fuel measured in?
Units.
Cool.
Yeah,
You must have enough fuel units.
I think 5 pieces of wood is 50 fuel units, I think.
Okay.
But here, let me see what let me see.
Oh.
Fuel is there.
Ah! Alright, you have fun with that. I'm gonna get more firewood.
Oh, so you want me to line you for the sawmill?
Yeah, we've only just pulled up to start loading more logs, so...
Alright.
Everything's going great over here.
Everything's going swimmingly. Also, because we've got people with wallets, do we want to buy more flats, or do we want to wait until we've leveled up slightly and we can buy stake flats.
We're gonna need to buy more of the current flats anyways. So.
Okay. So we've got 4 of them. Do we want to do 8?
We could.
Sure. How much is another...
8.
A, can we move 8? And B, how much is a
Yes.
second porter?
Second porter is expensive,
Okay.
and yes, we can move 8.
Okay. We'll just do with 8 then. I guess I'll...
8 is the number because loading in groups of 4 is most efficient per unit time, because you can load them staggered. Car that you're loading, idler car, car that you're loading, idler car, and then scooch them forward 1 car length and load the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
You can load 2 at a time, but only in groups of 3, sort of.
Min-maxing railroad building.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's groups of 4 is the magic number for loading logs here.
I'm just...
And while I do know we can handle 8, I don't know that we can handle 12.
I don't think I'm gonna ask about trying 12. I think
I
I'm
don't think we
good
could
with...
afford 12.
Well...
When you're ready, take it back a car length.
Alright. Brakes off. Come on, let's go. Say when.
Half car,
Come on, Betsy, give me a little more than that.
10 foot, 5 foot.
God damn it. Come on,
I
Betsy.
mean, that'll do.
That'll do. Okay.
Yeah, it'll... Would it do in real life? No. Will it work in the game? Yeah.
Yeah, the hitboxes are a little bit...
They're forgiving.
They're special.
That's a way to... Yeah, we'll say forgiving.
Also, it's a very minor glitch, but I hate the graphical glitch where the cranes just won't do their animation when you're
Oh, yeah.
on client side.
That always gets me.
Somebody threw...
That is very annoying.
Somebody threw a suggestion about the cranes, which is you should just have an auto load button, so you don't have to keep clicking it.
For quality of life, that'd be really nice, but it's also... my response to that is a little bit like my response to everybody wanting spring switches, and that is, oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, but no spring switches adds to the difficulty of the game. This just adds to the, why am I sitting here clicking this again and again?
I mean, that's valid.
It's not like you have to actually operate the crane anyway. You're just telling it to do the thing.
I mean, that's also valid.
There was a suggestion that I really liked in regards to the auto loading, which is it costs a bit.
Yeah.
Like I think they sell like 10% of the loaded car's value. And it's like
you could hire someone to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically you just
especially if you could do it quicker. I would do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
If you're running massive trains, to be able to load those cars quicker is probably worth quite a bit. All right, whenever you're ready, take us down the hill. I'm gonna ride on this last car and help with brakes.
Thank you.
We've talked about how to do AI, and that's honestly something that we didn't exactly think about, but thinking about it now
could
be a good shot.
Things for the future.
AI is fun.
Because there's eventually way down the road, there's going to be like villages with people, quote unquote, and passenger operations going on. So, do we know when that's coming out?
1.9, I believe.
What?
When?
Sorry.
When for what?
The people.
Next. No, the next Caves and Cliffs update.
Oh! I wasn't sure if you were asking about Minecraft or Railroads Online. I swear, I thought you were asking Tyler about a Railroads Online thing.
Oh, no, literally, the Caves and Cliffs Part 2, when is that supposed to be? Do we have a date?
I don't think we have a date yet.
Bastard.
Alright. We have the big descent here.
I'm just gonna let you roll.
Yeah, I think we're doing okay in terms of
doing all right.
speed. And in fact, I could probably go a little bit faster, but
yeah,
it's just
coming down with a lot of cars. I didn't realize how much it pushes you. Like it feels about right. I was on Mark's map bringing like a 10-car train down a 2% grade, and it actually was. You have to pay attention to the brakes. It will run away on you.
I mean, it's
whereas the Porter, it's just kind of meh.
The physics here is, the physics is pretty good in this game.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean,
There's certain things.
it's
There are certain things.
good, and it's bad in ways that other games that are not good are bad. You know, or aren't usually bad.
It's bad
Like-
in ways that other games.
Like, sorry, let me put it into words that actually work. What I'm trying to say is, there are games that do simple physics, right?
Right.
And so, when their physics engines mess up, it's just bad in like a mediocre and sad sort of way. Like, think derailments in trains.
Yeah.
Whereas a game like this, because of the... Oh, I think I need to give it some more beans. Because of the physics, when it messes up, it messes up spectacularly.
Like Gary's mod.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I mean. There are games that have quote-unquote realistic physics, where everything's a physics object, and then can have these weird catastrophes. And then there are games that have, you know, straightforward video game physics, so when things break, it's video game, you know, like, oh, that doesn't work, instead of, oh no, this is a catastrophe.
Right, now the porter is in space.
Yeah. The porter has left orbit.
Space program.
The porter has reached orbit.
It's our subtle nod to Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah.
Definitely not just a bug.
Rapid unplanned disassembly of your railroad.
Yeah, if you name your porter Jebediah, it goes.
If you name your porter
Much
Jebediah,
rather.
it will never die.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there. Hi.
I see you right.
I see you're clipping through the thing. How far back can I go with this thing?
Brinks, stop!
Well, that's why I was asking how far back can I go with this thing. I was trying to get it all on the platform.
About that far.
Okay.
You could go like a car length. Yeah, about a car length more, but
The really cool kids unload as you're rolling back. But
Oh,
obviously you have
yeah?
to be going pretty slow to do that, yeah. I asked some cool kids, they told me that's what they do.
Yeah. What cool kids let you talk to them?
The Backstreet Boys, and,
Jeff when he's in the pit.
I mean, Jeff's not a cool kid.
So, question, Tyler, is our connection with the main line, or our line to the lumber mill, is that a Y, or is that just a spur?
It's a Y.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if you want to go to the,
Let's buy some log bunks, and let's go pick them up.
Alright.
alright.
Shall I buy
Do
them?
you want to do? We don't have lettering on these, but I assume we'll want lettering.
BRR.
What is our railroad? Yeah. You just
Do
want
you
to
like-
do BRR.
We could do
The
BRR,
burr.
or we
the
could
burr.
do, like, BCN.
Most people I've seen have done like, oh, log bunks are the 100 series, stick flats are the 200 series. I've just given all my cars names, like Bob and Phil. They just all have short names.
Did you just,
So
like,
we can-
grab the 1,000 baby names list and just start going? Because
No, I've literally just been thinking of them off the cuff. It's like, ooh, Greg. I don't have a Greg yet.
I don't have a Greg.
steak,
Greg the log
steak
bug.
might be Greg.
Greg too.
Greg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Greg 2 is what happens after you accidentally flip Greg off a switch.
The other one is one of the servers that I've been on has meme names for all the cars.
Oh, no.
Like one, the railroad is the SNOPP, and it's numbered 420.
Yep.
I'm gonna call this one.
Because
What do we want to put? Can we fit bacon? No, we can fit Baco.
Bako.
How about name? Can
Bako.
we fit bacon?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't just fit bacon. We can literally just write bacon on the side of the car.
Oh, okay, that's perfect.
Okay. Okay, there's one. I'm loaded up. Start heading that way whenever you're ready.
There. Oh, there we go. I left my independent on.
Oops.
Tyler, are we lined?
Yep, you're lined.
Thank
I'm
you.
running back. I've got you all set.
I need to get better with, like, knowing where to put the throttle and leave it instead of what I tend to do, which is like, throttle, no throttle, throttle, no throttle, throttle, no throttle.
I mean, that's honestly closer to how you actually run a steam engine. You kind of jerk it off.
Okay, fair enough.
Like to get an engine rolling with a train, you typically go open shut, and of course you can go in smaller variants of that to be smoother, but it's not like you just open the throttle to a point and leave it there.
No, and you know, actually, I've heard you talk about that before, and it, you know, I think about it, it sticks into my memory for some specific reason, but I feel like when you're out on the road, you spend more, you know, you don't do that quite as much as I'm doing it.
No, not usually. Ooh.
What?
The client is buggy.
Oh, okay, I thought you were like,
It's
oh,
always
sharp
buggy.
turn coming up.
I mean, there is a sharp turn coming up, but we'll ride it.
We'll ride it.
I've spent a lot of time in single player lately, so I've become less acquainted with the goofs and gaffes that the game is so laden with.
Yeah, I guess in that respect, it's good that I'm hosting and recording.
Yeah.
This is a pretty straight section of track.
Hello.
Hello. Why?
Do
Oh, hi,
we want
Tyler.
to stop and get Tyler?
Yeah, sure.
I'm good. Keep on going.
Noted. I'll be up front.
Tyler, you're going almost as fast as the train.
I know.
What we need to buy as our first engine is a Eureka.
I mean, yeah.
They're cheapest. I think they're actually cheaper than Porters even.
Huh.
And they haul ass.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that means we need to have straight track, which, you know.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. No, they're the same price as another 040.
Oh, okay.
Ta-da.
Ba-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Are we all working
Keep
for
each
Ellis?
other off the train.
I don't think
No.
you guys are, but that's fine for now.
Well, but unfortunately, that means that you didn't get any of the money from unloading the logs, and it's good that you have that money because you're the one with the save.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my bad. I didn't think to do that before I unloaded the train.
I actually didn't think about that with regard to us unloading the logs. I was only just like, okay, I'm glad we're in different companies for now because we're gonna buy stuff.
Yeah, I mean we can do that, and our money, it doesn't detract from your pocketbook. I think it just adds to it. If we unload something, it gives the money to you. If we buy something, I think it still comes out of our pockets.
I'm not sure.
Well, I mean, that sounds like capitalism.
I haven't tested that.
I mean, doesn't matter because we've already bought the flats, and only now have I joined your company. So I guess it's worked out for the better.
I'm just now using the UI for the very first time.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's nice. I don't like it.
It is.
But it's nice.
I think it's easier to run the smaller engines with the UI than it is with the cab controls, especially on client side. If you're host, it's one thing, but Tyler, can you throw links in the back ends of all these things?
Yep,
Or is
that's
that what
what
you're
I'm doing.
Thank you. Keep her coming. 2 cars.
All right. Come on, a little bit of chuff.
1 car length. Half car. Just keep her coming. Nice and easy. Okay, we've got that one. Kick the brake off. Keep coming. Keep coming.
All right, coming.
Got a
And
car.
a little bit of, slight bit of chuff.
A little chuff.
Half. Black. Good.
All right, brake. All right,
All right, take us backwards.
hold on. I gotta put some wood in this thing. Did
We probably should have topped up on wood before we came all the way back over here.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed wood
Oh, gotcha.
while we were working at the
While I was logging.
yeah. Or well, yeah. I just put wood in there. Why are you telling me there's no wood? Okay, there we go. Now I have 17 fuel. What the heck? Where is the wood going that I'm chucking? Alright, whatever. It's got some fuel in it.
Alright, bring her back.
I just yeeted 15 wood into this thing. Or well, we did collectively. Alright, hold on. God damn it, can I crouch, please?
Our fire.
Yeah.
I wouldn't throw much more than 10 in at a time, I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah,
threw a bunch
I
in and
fire
it
in
didn't go
twos.
anywhere. Like, I checked the fuel level and it hadn't gone up.
Oh, what's the water level?
Oh, you know what? Half.
Oh, okay. We're good.
Just the water on the sight glass, right? Does that still mirror the amount of water in the tank?
It mirrors the boiler, not the tank anymore.
Oh, okay, so how do we know how much water we got in the tank?
You have to look in the tank, and if your water glass is going down, then you don't have anything in the tank.
That's bad.
Does the porter actually... Can you look at the actual tank?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
did.
Well, alright then.
So we'll
We'll stack these and we'll get some water before
I'm
we
getting
get back.
a little bit of
Yeah.
trippy situation. There we go. Alright. God, I keep forgetting that lean is toggle. Alright, just say when.
Alrighty.
That'll do.
Break.
Alright, take her ahead.
All ahead, slow.
All ahead, I may be just an old railroader and know nothing of lighter than aircraft.
Oh yeah,
But
speaking
from
of...
my perspective, Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself.
Out of curiosity, and speaking of days off, when does Polar start? Why?
Oh, great.
So, today is the 19th.
Yes.
We run this weekend on Saturday and Sunday with 346 because 20 broke.
No.
Wait, what?
And then we have Halloween weekend off. And then Polar rehearsals start, I think, the 3rd of November, so 2 weeks from today.
Bang.
Yikes.
It's okay, keep her coming, and that'll do. Alright, we're gonna leave the flats here, and then we'll grab water real quick before we go back.
Yeah.
I mean, it
What did
seems like we've
20
got plenty
break?
of water in this tank.
20 broke A-stabled. And...
Oh, great.
Oh, never mind, I lied.
Alright, go ahead,
Wait a minute.
take it back.
This is an interesting,
It's... Yeah, there's a little bit of water in the tank, but if you notice, it's not to the top.
I also
At all.
noticed the fact that there's no boiler in here.
Well,
Shush.
I just-
Also, it's a very tall tank.
Are we unhooked?
yeah,
Yeah.
go back, you're unpinned.
Okay.
Tyler, you got him. Yeah, 20 broke A-stabled in like the center of the crown sheet, and it's a flexi. I don't know how or why she broke that bolt of all things, but she did. And with being an FRA engine, and because we caught it on the 30-day inspection, we have to fix it before it goes back into service.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, an engine, if it comes in with a broken stay, it's fine. It's as long as it's just one stay. It's not like 5 or 6 of them, and they're not all in the same area. But because we caught it on this 30-day
Okay,
inspection, we have to fix it.
Them's the rules.
And
You're forward?
them's the rules, and of course we don't have spares, and we've never replaced a flexible stay bolt before, so we're calling in reinforcements. And this weekend, while Paul and I are running the train with 346, which just got new wrist pin brass,
nice.
some guys from Durango will be up with a spare stay bolt and the know-how to teach how to replace it.
Whoa.
I can't imagine it's any more complicated than a rigid stay bolt. In fact, it's probably easier, but
You just want to make sure.
yeah. Especially
Alright.
with Polar coming
Slow her
up,
up.
because
Sorry,
we don't
my
have
camera was
91.
going wonky because I was leaning.
Too
far.
No, you're
Am I?
you're gonna water the stack, but you can move the spout over.
Oh, okay. Alright, I've never done nor seen this done. I love how you just clipped through.
Maybe a little bit forward.
You can make that, can't you?
It seems to be making it.
Whoa.
The glass is filling, so
Okay, we did the thing.
The tank is also filling.
That's good. It takes like 10 seconds. It's really small. So
I was gonna say the porter does
that
not take
should
long
be
to water.
When are we getting an engine with a coast to coast?
good.
We can sit here and fill with water for an hour.
Let's see here. I'm not going to say that you're going to have one engine that you can do that with, but I'm going to say that you can probably spend an hour filling up a bunch of oxys.
I was gonna say, when do we get the Uinta water tenders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, some of the engines we're getting have pretty hefty tanks.
They do. I haven't filled the cookie yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The cookie takes like maybe 5, if that.
Oh, man, I want a
Yeah.
cookie. I've got Milano cookies in the
cookie-
cabinet.
The cookie is a good engine.
I need to 3D print a cookie one of these days.
Damn engineering students with too much time on their hands, although Tyler definitely does not have too much time on his hands.
He's also not an engineering student yet.
Also true. That explains the time.
He'll get to being he'll get to be an engineering
Good.
student, and
Yep.
then he won't have any time on his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be voluntold if I go your route.
Yeah.
Anyhow, forward.
Does it have a link in the front of it?
I think the
Yeah,
car
the
had a
Lincoln pin in
link.
the front.
Card is not a link.
The car had a pin in it, and it's one of those weird things where
The pan. Where? There.
Wrong way.
Oh no.
When you pull the throttle the wrong way. Bet you don't make that mistake too much in real life.
Easy. Not really.
Did I get it?
you go.
I don't think so. Come back.
Darn it. Back it up.
Oh, that's on me. I misclicked and put a link in it. Alright, come add.
It's okay.
I left clicked.
Last.
Come
Left
ahead.
click instead of right click.
Drat.
Can we go forward, please? The brake is not on.
No.
There we go. I heard a.
Alright,
I
it
heard a
takes
cheek.
back.
Alright, cool.
The thing where
All
you
the brakes
go to
are
move
off,
the
though.
engine and the reverser is centered or in the completely wrong direction, though, that does happen every now and again in real life.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it makes you feel really dumb, because it's like, why are we not going... Oh. And then you have to close the throttle and open the cocks and let it all drain, because if you just put the bar where you want it with the throttle still open, the engine makes angry noises and goes... and jerks the train.
Yeah, I could see that not being what you want to happen.
Yeah. It's like having a car revved all the way up in neutral and then just jamming it into first. It's not going to hurt it as much as that would a car, but it's
Yeah.
going to do the same thing. It's going to kind of jump.
I was gonna say, on a car, that usually results in crunchy noises and bad feelings.
Yeah. It doesn't do that on a steam engine, but
Yeah.
it'll sort of jump like you would expect a car to.
I actually backfired my car a couple times the other day.
Did you really?
Which I don't think I've ever done before. Yeah, at least I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. Gloria and I drove the wagon up Mount Equinox in Vermont, which I'm not actually sure how tall that mountain is.
You're in Vermont? Hey Siri,
Oh.
how tall is Mount Equinox in Vermont? Here, as you were saying.
How tall was it?
I have to click on the Wikipedia page.
I feel like I
It's
could
one
have
of
Googled
13.
this.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
3,040 feet. Or no, sorry, 3,840 feet.
Okay, that's actually taller than I thought. I knew it was under 4K because it's under the tree line, and it's not one of the 4,000 foot mountains that, like, apparently there's like a list, I don't know what you would call it, like a checklist for New England hikers, all the mountains over 4,000
Yep.
feet in New England.
We have the same thing, but it's for 14ers, not 4,000s.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
well,
Like,
you know.
Leadville is, what, 11,000?
The
feet?
town is, I think, 10,000.
If the spur is What?
The spur I don't think gets to 11 quite. It gets close, but I think it's still in the 10,000s. It gets just barely higher than Tennessee Pass, and Tennessee Pass crosses at, I think, the mid 10,000s.
This is kind of funny how history works like that.
All right, we are aligned. That's good.
Yep.
I think, yeah, because I think the highest line that ever was in Colorado was the Hell Hill line on the old DNSL, and I think that just barely scratched 11,000.
Not including the Pikes Peak.
Yeah, not including Pikes Peak.
Pikes Peak is Rackety, and we don't really count it,
Pikes
but-
Peak doesn't count.
Yeah.
It is a cool ride, though. I did it a number of months ago. I don't think I've talked about this in recording.
No.
I was kind of expecting it to be lame, and I was like, oh, you know, I'll go and it's an excuse to hang out with the family. It's not. I actually would really recommend the ride. It was not comfortable, but that was mostly owed to the fact that it was not built for 7-foot-tall gorillas. But the ride was absolutely worth it. Even having just driven the roadbed a year before that, like actually to the day, it's a great ride. It was really enjoyable. Really cool to see.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up that you said it was not a comfortable ride and there wasn't a lot of leg room, and then I was gonna point out that you were literally a full foot taller than me.
Yeah, that was really why it wasn't comfortable, is that we just didn't have leg room. And that was the other problem, is I had gone with my family, which not everybody in my family is 6'7", but I think everybody is over 6 foot. We're not a short group. Also, we've managed to turn the train around. Our locomotive is on the other end now.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Which is good, because shoving cars uphill is less bueno than pulling, because the game physics are unhappy.
Well, shoving it uphill is good because it puts less stress on the links, but when you shove it around all these tight corners, no bueno. No bueno.
No, it's not the stress, it's the clipping and the glitching. Things will yeet if you shove uphill with too many cars.
Things will yeet.
We've been having more.
I love modern English.
Yeah. We've been having more issues with people just breaking links. So.
Yeah, well, they just debuffed the links, right? This was before that happened.
Alright, I'm rolling in.
This was before that was changed, because yeah, you're right, the links are very fragile right now. But
Yeah,
I'm talking about, like, if you're
drive
shoving
in
a cut of 10 cars or 15 cars uphill, I think we had 17, you hit much of a corner on much of a grade, and things just bind up and yeet and derail.
Yeah. Okay. Half a car. A little more.
A little more? Okay. Oh yeah, right, because the hitbox is like halfway off the platform.
Stop.
Ah, crap. I wasn't ready. Alright.
He wasn't ready!
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Alright, I'm gonna go put the engine on the head of the train.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh wait, right click, pull.
Wait,
And
let's
take
tie
on
down.
firewood while we're here.
Right, if you can tie down one of your cars as well.
Sure.
Left mouse button, drag down, remove link.
40% of the train.
I don't know which... Oh, do I have to pull away before I can remove the link?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah. It makes too much sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We
How
were
dare this
talking
game
about
be
adding in-
realistic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will top up
Sam's
on firewood.
Which, I'm not sure, Brett, you know about Sam's? Or...
Is that like a Miller?
It's not Miller. What it is it's a Lincoln pin coupler.
Right.
But the pin is on a,
A cut lever.
yeah, it's on a cut lever.
Yeah. I'm familiar.
Alright.
Dan just showed it to me the other night, and I'm like, hey, Eric. We need to do this thing.
We need the thing. You know what would have been really smart of us?
What?
To build this on... I don't know if we could, actually, because the loading ramps are on the level. If we could have built this on a slope so we could respot the train without the locomotive.
Oh, yeah.
Because we know we need to move a car length, but have no choo-choo to do so.
it would have been nice, but also...
Oh, stop!
What? Oh, crap.
The switch is against you.
I just went and threw that because I assumed it wasn't, and I'm blind and dumb. Alright.
Whoops.
I threw
Alright,
the one over there as well as...
Test!
Okay, hold on.
Oh, hello.
How do I
You...
select the vehicle?
You put it on the
You just
ground.
click it.
I am clicking it.
Click in like the
repeatedly.
center.
Oh, okay, I got
There we
it.
go.
Oh, you got it. There it is.
Hey. Okay.
How do I place
Just right
it?
click.
Just
Right click.
Okay.
There you
That's
go.
the one thing it doesn't say.
Yeah, you just have to exit it.
Okay. I walked up here through the switch without even looking at it, just figuring, oh, it's not going to be right. I don't know why. I concluded it wasn't going to be right.
In fairness, you didn't get all the way to the points before you derailed. It hit the frog and was not pleased. So you would have, in real life, had a little more time to try and stop.
It also really took off on me. I gave it like 5% throttle and it decided, no, we're going. Alright, can somebody throw this one before bad things happen to me?
It's already thrown.
Okay.
It's already thrown.
Man,
I got that for you because I was smart. It's like, wait a minute, you're going this way, huh?
Smrit.
Good check.
this is why we need interlockings.
Okay, stop.
Oh, right,
Wahoo
it's
had
that
them.
switch.
That's just kind of how Peyton is.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh, what
The
about...
interlockings thing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
I was joking with him earlier, and he was giving me the same treatment.
Yeah. It's...
Also, your cylinder cocks are open.
yeah, I accidentally opened them, and not only do I not... How do... Okay.
It's a little thing to the right.
Drag up and drag down. Drag down.
Careful!
Oh, jeez! Alice?
I did not think I was
Yes.
around the corner. Alright, today's not a good day for me.
You've derailed Joel!
Oh no, Joel! Okay, wait a minute.
We have bacon, bacon, Joel, and bacon.
Can I just...
It's like the
does
Jackson 5, but it's the bacon.
You may not be able to do it on curves,
Oh,
just
okay.
because the trucks swing.
Yeah, I can see that. Alright, hold on.
The placing it doesn't so much place it as it does just drop it from where it is.
Yeah, I noticed that. I thought that
So,
was really something.
yeah.
Okay.
So put that one, put Joel next to the one you just re-railed, and then we'll shove this cut of cars back so we can load two more
Wait,
flats
no,
while
no,
you
put it
go and
right
get
there, put it
those
right
two.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I can get that one right there.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
But,
Come on back.
Yeah, I'll shove the cars. Hold on. Let me make sure my cylinder cocks are closed. There we go. Which is what I was trying to do when I was so rudely interrupted by those freight cars.
So rudely interrupted by the train existing.
Listen, I didn't
Who
ask.
put those
I didn't ask it to be there. Yeah, what idiot put these cars here?
What idiot put these cars here? Alright, keep coming. Keep her coming. Another half car line.
Did you link me?
Yeah, you're
yeah.
Or we shouldn't have linked the
Yeah, I was
I'll
gonna
get
say,
you, I'll
why?
get you in a sec. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming.
All right, go.
Stop.
You know what I appreciate that I'm kind of surprised
away.
is a thing.
What?
Also, there's the tutorial for re-railing for people.
Go away, Alice.
For viewers of this
You're
series.
uncoupled.
All right, fine. I guess I will.
Go away!
I'll go crash somewhere else then.
Go get the other car.
You a second time.
I'm glad
Ouch.
that when you derail an engine and put it back on the track, it doesn't just like lose all of its pressure.
Oh, yes.
We could make
That would
it,
be-
though.
I know you
No,
could make it
don't
like
make
that,
it.
and I figured that's how it would be because this game hates players.
Well, that's also
Sometimes.
how there was discussion about cars losing their loads, and I don't know if it ever got implemented properly, but the discussion was if a loaded car derails like ever so slightly, it keeps the load, but if it rolls down the mountain, it loses the load.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was... We were talking about doing it by an angular system,
That
which
make
would
sense.
definitely work for, like, you know,
The hoppers
again,
and
going
stuff.
back to dump cars. As in the big rotary thing, what was that, Slida?
Yeah, the barrel roll dumper.
The barrel.
Yeah.
Which I've got drawings for.
Excellent.
Oh, great. Please tell me you didn't toss this to Peyton.
Please tell me you can't.
I don't think I have.
Please tell me you will.
I might give those to him. I don't think I have given those to him. I don't think he's asked, but I could give them to him.
Well, probably because he was like, no, that's cringe.
No, that was Rio Grande. That
oh, gosh darn it! I expected the brake to be on. Can you put the brake on, please? Thank you.
Yes, it's on. No, that's Rio Grande, which means it's very fine in Peyton's book.
Oh, okay. So when are we getting position lights?
Those are cringe.
Those are cringe, yeah.
Take it ahead.
It's all timetable and train orders here.
Things I like, good. Things I don't like, cringe.
Cringe? Is that all you shitposting fucks can say? Cringe, based, onion snoy.
But seriously, just with the operation, not only the one that we're doing here, because obviously that's all me being dumb and hitting switches and throwing switches, etc. But like the Y in the middle of our route, being able to A, know what that's at before you come around the corner, and B, not have to run to the corners of it constantly, would be nice.
It would be.
It would be useful in a large multiplayer game with many people, where you're
you could also just with a large group, you could just have somebody whose dedicated job is when we get around to there, you run.
Yeah,
out.
I get that, and honestly, having someone whose job it is that does just stand there and pull the appropriate levers is nice, but then being able to communicate that with everyone is also nice. Communicate that with everyone in means other than things that are external to the game.
I have the switches. Well, we've been talking. It'd be great to get proxy chat in this game.
Proxy chat would be great, yes.
But you know what would also be great?
Easy K-37s. You got it.
Well, yes.
Take us back. 3 cars.
Okay, 3 cars.
As we discussed, K-37s would be great.
Well, yeah, aren't they on the tech tree?
Yeah, but we were literally
just a
talking
long way
about this
away.
right in front of Peaches, and it's just like,
Oh, okay.
2 cars. 1 car now. Half car now. That'll do.
Hey, I got a question. How come we weren't loading... Oh, duh. Never mind.
What?
Nothing. I definitely thought those platforms did something.
yeah, no.
Oh,
They're just there.
Oh.
I was like, how come we didn't load all 4 and then load the other 4? Anyway, I'll watch you guys do Crane Simulator for a second because I was just summoned, so I'll be right back.
Okay. I was gonna say, I have something else you can be doing.
Oh.
You can re-rail the last flat in the train because we just backed through the switch.
God damn it!
Yeah, the rearmost car is in the dirt, so we'll want to address that before we move the train again. It's already uncoupled. That's sitting there.
There are times where I really wish we had maintenance in the game, and then there are times I realize that we have that happening every single time.
Yeah. I didn't really like the maintenance mechanic in ARR.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be reworked how it works.
Yeah. It would be great if it was derailment based. But, like 3 derailments and then you need to repair something.
This thing now has a bent frame.
Yeah.